Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you out to my backyard underneath the canopy on this overcast, rainy, and cool day where, yep, I am catching up on getting to finally transplant plants. Now this poor pot was full of bodark, Osage orange, hedge apples, horse apples. They go by many names. I'll have the information in the description box below. It was full. They have been through hell growing this season with the drought, me fighting to keep them alive, the ungodly heat, and unfortunately all of the seeds had germinated, but unfortunately, it's not unfortunate that all the seeds germinated, it's unfortunate that I lost a lot of baby saplings. But these poor babies are still hanging on, and we're fixing to get them up in their own individual pots. I have some very well amended soil here, and it's time to get these poor little baby bodocks into some better pots so they can actually grow and have some nourishment. Now I will link the video of me planting the horse apple, bodark apple, Osage orange, whatever you want to call it. It depends on what area you come from. I will have that video linked at the very end of this video. So now we have fun getting all these babies out as gentle as possible. And I knew it was going to be root bound, and we're going to do the best we can to get these poor little babies free and get them to where they can start growing a whole lot better and healthier and be a whole lot happier. And of course, you go to messing with dirt, here comes the mosquitoes. Go on. But there we have two very nice bodark saplings. They look rough as can be. I'm just surprised that they're still alive, and I have a lot of them. Not as many as I did have, because I didn't have the soil to transplant them, and it was just way too hot. So we're going to give them a little bit bigger pot and some love and some food. You want to make sure you tamp your pot so you get all the air bubbles out. Good, healthy root system. As healthy as it could be compared to what it was growing in and the conditions. They're going to spring up and grow a whole lot healthier now. Now that I can finally get them planted like they deserve. And I'm going to be planting for a while, y'all. I'm not going to make y'all sit through the whole planting, but I just want to show you how to do some of it. Now you want to make sure you leave enough room around the edge of your pot. Make sure there's no air bubbles, and this way when you water it, the water will go down and not out of the pot. Let me move some stuff because I'm going to need a lot of room for all these pots. Let's do one more. And we'll do a couple more. But they should take off growing like crazy. Of course, got winter coming on, so they'll be going dormant before long, but at least they have time to get their root system going good. And I know come spring I'm going to have to retransplant them into bigger pots. This I know already. But I'll have more information about the wonderful Osage orange bodark tree in the description box below. Go on, leave me alone, mosquito. I'm not the person you're looking for. Go on. And we've had a lot of rain, and you can see the water's not really getting down into the pot. And here we have a whole bunch of them. Look at that beautiful, beautiful root system on it. And you want to try to get your sapling in the center of the pot best you can. That way it gives room for the roots to grow around the pot and get your little sapling stronger, and that the roots can feed it better. And of course, come springtime, we'll see how many survive the winter. Because there's no telling what our winter's going to be like this year. Ah, there is a pretty root system. Gorgeous root system. I've been wanting to get these poor babies transplanted for a while, because they've been needing it. Just glad to get them out of that one pot, so they have a chance to make it. I tell you, at the rate I'm going with trees, I'm going to have a jungle before long. Alright, I'm going to continue to pot these babies up, and I will bring you right back when I get done. Whew, I've been busy. I have repotted 37 of the bodark Osage orange trees so far, and I figured I'd bring you along for the last two. I know it's getting dark, so hopefully y'all can see. Now, there's a few that are iffy, but they should make it once these nutrients gets into those roots, and a lot of them are good and healthy, and I don't see how, after suffering through this horrid summer, but they are still alive, and I am thankful. Here's some big pretty ones here. Good strong ones with good root systems, and hopefully, since we're going to be cool for a few more days, they should be able to acclimate to being repotted without any problem. Now, like I said, I'll have more information in the description box below. But the Osage orange tree is a native tree to North America. Many native tribes use the wood from the bodark to make bows with, and that's why it's called bodark, Bowddock, or also known as bodock as well. And also, a lot of the settlers back in the day would, instead, bois was expensive back then, it still is now, would plant fence rows of bodark, and instead of having to use any fencing, the bodark kept, or Osage orange, kept the cattle and the horses in the pastures because they didn't want to go through them. Yes, it becomes a very thorny tree. Very thorny. And it's a protective tree. So, in this day and age, instead of running metal fencing, you could always plant Osage orange. And yeah, if humans get to it, they're not going to come out unscathed. Alright, that gives me 39 beautiful Osage orange plants. Now, unfortunately, thanks to the heat and the drought, I know I lost close to 39 of them, but these have weathered the weather and they're a lot stronger for it. And as I look at it, the strongest survives. So these are going to be some wonderful, strong, beautiful trees. And also, a lot of people back in the day would use, because it makes a big horse, they call it horse apples, Osage oranges. They do make a big fruit. And a lot of people would put those in their basements to rid them of bugs, pests, spiders, and so on. Now, I haven't tried it in a very long time. Now, back when I did do it, it worked very well. Some people say it don't, some say it do. You know how people are. They're going to argue with anybody. But you can see the rest of the pots over on my table over here. I had to move them off of this table so I would have room. But yeah, simple, easy. All I done was broke up the fruit and put it in a pot, covered it with soil, and let it overwinter outside naturally. And they come springtime and it started to warm up a little bit, they just went to popping up like crazy. So if you do take a hedge-apple or Osage orange, be careful what you're doing because they're going to come up. I hope this video encourages you to also grow more of your native plants. These are beautiful trees, and when they're loaded with the hedge apples or the Osage oranges, they're gorgeous, and they bloom so pretty too. But simple, easy, and I'm being ate up by mosquitoes. I know, get out of my ear. I know you can do it too. Just stay positive and know that you can do anything that you put your mind to within reason, folks. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask them in the comment section below. I will answer them as soon as possible. I look forward to seeing y'all in my next video. Stay safe, stay sound, stay positive. Continue to stock those pantries, everyone, with whatever food you can. And these can be looked upon as prepping for protection around your property as well. Everyone, take care, and may you each be blessed. I'll see you soon.